as we will very shortly be going into this final game in this best of 3 series in the NSE Winter Championship winners quarters between Warwick Ducks and SO1 Ice Pepes. Kind of did the spiel a bit too early there, didn't I? Ah well. Right, into game with us. So,
prepare for battle.
Warwick are going to do the usual thing. They're going to send 4 people up their off lane into the safe lane and invade. 3 people at this time by the looks of it. Acts as a Kid with Quiet Blade. Try and contest some CS off this Alchemist. Of the Gyrocopter, sorry. The line has been drawn from the Bane. And we have this Mexican standoff again. Other side of the map, looks like Alchemist is going to be left alone. I don't think he gets this bounty rune. I don't think he even tries to get this bounty rune, honestly, between Shadow Demon, Tidehunter. Oh, they've actually sent 3 people up here on the side of Ice Pepes. But they have to stand in such an awkward position to contest this rune, as it's downhill. What's their vision like? Do they see that bit? No, they don't really see behind this tree where the axe is, and that's the one you need to watch out for. The Bane goes back, make sure no one's gone for the counter invade. They see the Ogre Magi coming up the hill, and they're going to start putting some damage into him. The Nightmare's going to come out. It gets transferred onto the Gyrocopter. The arrow flies forwards. Oh, it hits the gyro. And now the damage comes out onto this... I was just making sure the Ogre Magi didn't steal the rune in between all that. The Puck's here as well, and that's going to be first blooded into the favour of Axe, and Gyrocopter's going to escape with his life unless this Nightmare comes out. Which way does he run? Oh, he runs to Vision. Oh, but the last tree! The tree blocked him! Oh... Okay, the Moraro misses, and they don't feel like diving a T1 at level 1, so... Gyrocopter's just going to have to go in through his regen, but otherwise... And his pride may be slightly dented, but otherwise completely fine.
Don't mind me.
So then we now go into laning. I feel like Bane just died to a tower just to die to a tower, and not die to anything else, more to the point. Get back into lane quicker. Or back to lane with full health quicker, more to the point. He needs to be there to support his Alchemist, as they do actually get the kill onto Gyrocopter while I'm saying that. I didn't think they had the damage, I'm going to be entirely real with you. At least I counted it. And they keep fishing. The arrow doesn't quite land.
No.
So it will leave Killy McKillane for a bit as we go. So this Kunku's taking a fair bit of damage from this puck. Oh, the cliff comes out. Looks like they're going to trade their lives here. The dive forwards. Oh, backwards, excuse me. They're playing in the flies of a lane from each other. The puck's going to be able to salve up. He's going to be fine. The Kunku's probably going to get one delivered to him now. How's bot lane looking for the Alk? He has 4 CS, 5 CSCs. Yeah. This is a lane where the Tidehunter can't really do too much to him, I feel. So he's going to be fine. Top lane. They've actually put a lot of return damage onto this axe. He's going to pop the one. He's going to run away by the skin of his teeth. I'm guessing a Pyroblast into just Rocket Barrage from the Gyrocopter. Because that's the only reason the axe would be so low. So it's a nice counter-aggression coming out from the side of Ice Pepe. So we're looking like they're going to get seriously bullied out of this lane. As now Ogre Magi wants to try and put some more harassment into this axe. He's going to take a fair bit of right-click from this Gyrocopter. This stun's going to come down. The rocket's going to fly through as well. That's going to hit. The axe is looking very low. Not enough spins to wins. As now Ron's going to try and click down this Ogre. The dive forward. The vision. The jukes are real. Eventually he'll go down, but he's bought himself a lot of time, and meanwhile there's 2 kills to 1 in the bot lane. We get that fight recap. Nope, we got top. Never mind. Yeah, they traded kills bot lane, and it looks like they're just going to run down the Gyrocopter. The Battle Hunger's not going to get purged off. They have the move speed. Not anymore, they don't. And with the Ogre TPing in. Try and bully this Alchemist while their support's gone. Seems like the plan. They drop the illusions. The poison stack's coming up. He's just going to TP out. They've committed the interrupt, so they're just going to get the TP away. And looks like Bane's dying for this, though. Don't know what he was trying to achieve there. Alchemist TP to lane, okay. I thought he was going to TP to base or something. Oh, okay. I saw some pings and was more expectant of how high health the Mirana was. As they make the turn, the damage is coming in. I think that missile might actually kill with a tick damage. Let's leave Mirana's health bar up on the screen while we look at the lane. Okay, that's not happening. Just survived. I thought they might try and make a play onto the axe while the Mirana backed. Speaking of making a play, this Titan's a little far forward for my liking. The Mirana's going to trade into neutrals, and they will get the Titan for slipping too far forwards, as it should be. And Noctis is going to salve up. He's looking fine in this lane. Like 14 CS and a couple kills to it in his pocket. He's doing fine. They have not shut down this Alchemist early, and they need to do something. Otherwise, when he goes to the jungle, he's going to be, oh, like, they'll kill the Bane. I don't think Bane's in a position to really do anything about this. Wow, he actually gained a lot of health from the Wanted Sap combination. And the Alchemist isn't taking too much damage for a Tide. Top lane, the Strokopter's looking low. The arrow lands. Oh, it's already been fired, never mind. They thought what I was thinking 5 seconds before I thought it. I'll make a bit of a turn on this axe, but no, the Gyrocopter stepped a bit too far forward, and that axe, sorry, one proc isn't going to save him. There's going to be another kill in this top lane of Warwick as they try and get a return kill. That's not happening. Meanwhile, what's happening down here? Bane's looking a little low, in that little awkwardly positioned as he's going for the bounty runes. Is dying? Yeah, both the bot bounty runes. Good job, Ice Pepes. Of course, Moran's going to clean up the one's top, as they're going to have a miss onto this axe, but they don't particularly want to chase this. Quick look towards middle lane. Puck with 10 denies over the Kung Hu's rotating towards the shrine. Yeah, he's been bullied out of lane a bit. The Puck's getting a decent CS advantage now. And, well, teams will pop the shrines, but I think the Puck's going to look to making a gank in bot lane, just to push this Alchemist even further ahead. Nightmare setup? Yep. They'll swap it onto the Shadow Demon. But you have to believe this is a kill then. Oh, they're going to dive for this Tidehunter. They'll commit the Dream Coil and then we'll get the kill, but they can't quite find the Shadow Demon on the way out. Oh, they get the blast onto Alchemist. They have brought the Ogre Magi down. Oh, hello! I didn't think Puck was there. I thought he was down bot. Well, towards the lower end of the lane, even. Camera, please calm down. Yeah. Puck's out playing the cameraman. As Axe has decided, actually, I'm going to dive you now. A missile? It's going to fly forward. I don't think it's going to do anything, though. It's going to force the Axe back, I think, is the intended purpose. They'll swap the lanes around. They want the Ogre bot lane to try and slow down this Alk, but I think it's a little bit too late. He has, in fact, gone into the jungle. Nope, he's just he is in the jungle, never mind. I didn't know what he was doing. Now he's going to just bully this poor Shadow Demon into oblivion here. The taunt is going to hold him in place while the right clicks come out. They don't even need an arrow for this. And yet they committed one anyway. They might actually lose the axe here. The damage is quite potent on top of him. The Rocket Barrage is going to actually get kited out by the Moran, who dives away on negative health. Dives to neutrals. Excellent play there by Warwick. They are just showing complete dominance in this lane. Battle Hunger. That is a dead Gyrocopter. He's died 3 times already in this lane. This is not the start Gyrocopter wanted. He has 21 CS. The Axe has 25. The Puck has 33. I mean, he's an Alchemist, but he has 43 at this point. As Titan looking to try and attempt to train into this Bane, that's not working out for him. Oh, Mirana's bot lane as well. That's a dead Tidehunter. Like, surely he doesn't survive this, right? Everybody's on top of him. They'll commit the X marks the spot there. They lose the Tide. They might get a return kill. The boat misses, though. Bane looking low, looking to try and find the tree line. Marana's just gonna draw the attention of the rest of Ice Pepes as the puck now comes in, rotates down, gets the silence onto the Shadow Demon. That's a dead Shadow Demon if ever I saw one. Crocodile attempted to run away with his life, but by the way, Alchemist has ult, and you're just surrounded by 4 members of Warwick. They are showing complete map dominance at this point in the game. They are winning all of their lanes, and they have an Alchemist. Yeah, they'll try and make something happen here, but the Nightmare's going to make sure the Alchemist doesn't even get gone on. The arrow's just going to fly loose. That's fine. If I switch to the net worth here, 4,600 in the pockets of the Alchemist. He's 2,000 ahead of his nearest opponent. Top lane Gyrocopter is going to burn the cooldown just to make sure he doesn't die. Missile home rocket is going to hit the axe. It's in lane, but with the creeps surrounding him, soon it's not worth going on. He's going to run away. He has no items. He has a phase boot. Bot lane, this looks like a bit of an invade here from Ice Pepe. He's trying to at least stop this Alchemist from farming every camp in the jungle. Not that it can stop him when he goes all the way back here. Has a clarity just for the mana. He just wants to sit in the jungle now, I think. Let's leave it on net worth, I think. As this number is going to increase rapidly over the next couple of minutes. The smoke onto Bane, they want to try and make something happen mid, but unfortunately for them, the Kunkka's already rotated back out. Axe is just going to blow this T1 top. Gyrocopter has gone into his jungle, probably a bit sooner than he would have liked to, with a lot less farm, certainly. He is less... He's over half the net worth than the Alchemist. Okay, I just had to double check what I was saying before I said it, but it is looking disastrous for him. It looks like he's going to run straight into a Bane. The arrow is going to come in and hit him. The Torrent buys himself some time, though. The puck cover is coming forward and has Dream Coil available. They're going to send some TPs in on the side of Ice Pepe to make sure it doesn't happen. So, like, I mean, to be fair, Warwick were posturing like they wanted to take a fight. They brought up a lot of members as well, so I wouldn't call that a complete waste of time by Ice Pepes, but meanwhile this is happening. Tidehunter is now proxying the wave. He's going to try and force the T1, which like Axe wants to do top, but unfortunately they're having people here. The arrow misses the entire team, but it doesn't matter because the vision's being gained, and that's going to be a dunk cancel, but still a kill on the side of Warwick as now they try and run down this ogre.
Under attack.
He can't get in attack range. He's going to clear out the wave and let the creeps deal with the tower, which is going to fall fairly rapidly.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
If we go to this Axe here, it's just, yeah. There's 2 enemies surrounding him. He could be in trouble here. The ogre and the Shadow Demon, they're going to actually have to pop the Mirana ult, but they have the Sentry ult to deal with this, and this actually dead Axe. Bot lane, though, they give the Tidehunter a response. So, again, it's a mirror game in some aspects, but you're 15 kills to 4 on the side of Warwick. You're running away with this game. Your Alchemist is now double the net worth of the Gyrocopter, excuse me. I'd say 2.5 times the net worth. This Gyro is so poor. It is sad to see. What does he have now? He has a Wraith Band extra. He has just been bullied out of lane by this Axe. And this Mirana. Ogre's going to come down and stop the Alchemist from hitting the tower too badly. He's 1,000-ish gold off the Radiance, yes. There's an Invis Puck now roaming a jungle. Don't know if you know about this, but if your Tide stays there, he's going to probably live because it's a Tidehunter actually, but top lane, they'll get the collapse onto the Axe. The cooldown will be used to try and slow him down. X marks the spot as well. I feel like that's enough control. Not even an Axe can survive this. I will say, it's up for an awfully long time considering 3 people are spending all of their time hitting him. Ogre Mage is going to get bullied out of mid by the Puck slightly. He doesn't want to commit too hard to this considering they just lost the fight in top. Now, the circles come out. They feel like Warwick know exactly where the Ice Pepes are. They're just going to send their Alchemist bot and farm up and probably take this tower. Titan has Ravage, but he's the only one here. He's just hiding in the tree line, hoping something happens. They'll send the Ogre Magi down as well, but by that point there's already backs. Meanwhile, Kunkka, excuse me, is mid. He's running for his life. I think he realised he's overextended his mark. He's running in a good direction. The Mist Coil is actually going to miss. Sorry, the Dream Coil is going to miss from the puck. As now Kunkka's just running as far away as he can, buying as much time for his team to do something on this map as he can. Torrent is going to miss everyone. Yeah, he's dead. He's hit the wall. He can't run anymore. He's going to die of the T3s. Why not at this point? Clean for extra damage. So, yeah, just slow him down at that point because you realise you are dead.
Radiant structures are fortified.
It's fun to watch. It was the correct thing to do. Just kite as many members of Warwick away from anything relevant as possible. Obviously the Alchemist's not there, so he's still farming up, but no one else on the team is, and the rest of the team is still important. They were able to bring down the bot T1 quite significantly, thank you Lester.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Now we'll finally go into the clutches of the Ice
Radiant's
Pepes.
bottom tower has fallen.
They'll make another attempt at a smoke gank. Oh no, this is Warwick Duck's making the smoke gank, excuse me, trying to find the gyrocopter and continue to bully him into submission. The Lions will come out, they have the axe in lane. I think they're looking to try and catch someone out farming. Oh, the Alchemist is here as well, they want to go now. They find the gyrocopter, the TP is going to come in. Oh, it's a 3-man TP attempt, but the Alchemist wants no part of it, never mind. They realise how many TPs are coming in, they go, let's just leave, we force the TPs, we'll commit the Moonlight Shadow as well. Just make sure we all get out in one piece. Send the Alchemist back bot lane. Have a few people hang around just in case the Express overextend. As Shadow Demon looks like he's gonna do. Oh, the Dream Coil could be huge. The cooldown though. Oh, the Marana though. In the back lane, taking so much damage. His final stuff on Turgo Major. You had to believe she's dead. The Dream Coil's gonna hit too. That's gonna be dead. Marana in the back line. Puck's now in the middle of 3. He's gonna be able to get away in one piece. The Axe is gonna take the stun, and there's gonna be no follow up. Kind of underwhelming, I'm gonna be honest, that they only got the Marana out of that fight. How much gold? 600. And then they did have, well, in fact, they didn't have the Alchemist while the fight was happening. He's bot lane looking towards your T1. He has the Radiance, he has 1,000 gold off his AC. As now the Ice Pepes are very deep now. Axe steps forwards, tries to start the fight hard. The boat is only going to hit him if it hits anything, but that's going to... No, he got put in the orb. He's going to make out fine. Titan now the front man for Ice Pepes. The stun is going to miss him. It's going to be a clean disengage from both sides, although Axe wants a little bit more. Ultimately, though, he will be fine. But I take it back. Shadow Poison is a stupid good ability. Oh, wait a second. What's this Kunkka doing? Getting bullied by the Alchemist. Wait. Alchemist has no ult. He might actually just be dead. They'll bring up the run to try and save him. The X marks the spot should keep him... No. They can't... Okay, they eventually didn't bring him down, but they did get the Alchemist... no, the Alchemist did kill the Titans. They also get the Kunkka. The cooldown's going to try and slow down the Puck from making a hasty escape, but the Orb is going to make sure that they do. As now they turn their attention to the Marana, who's last man alive in the fight. Yeah, they just turn and get that kill pretty easily. Kind of weird. I mean, I know why the Alchemist is there, because he's a pretty strong boy. He can kill the Kunkka, but obviously the entire team shows up to take a fight that's going to go in the favour of Ice Pepes. They have slowed this game down. I'm not going to say they've taken the advantage back, because the Alchemist is still very much a ticking time bomb for them. And they haven't really dealt with it. It's going to be a veil for this put completed. Take a break to see what people are building here. Obviously that's the AC now. 400 gold off for the Alchemist, I would say. Other items of interest, that's a mech for the Titan to complete it. Has the mana boots, probably building towards Greaves, which is a little bit off. Gyrocopter still has nothing. I feel bad for him. I really do. And that's going to be a Spirit Vessel built towards for the Marana. Guess who's in the jungle? Oh wait, it's the Alchemist. Who could have predicted this? Yeah, he's in the courier, that's going to be his AC completed. I can't remember who started fighting before or after he had a BKB last time. He looked forward to that one engage, but he just went straight back to farming, so I don't know if he's quite ready to just start forcing the issue. No Blink Dagger on that, 'cause he kind of wanted this Hooded Defiance first. Mirana Arrow hits a creep as that Axe gets the Invis rune out of the clutches the Ogre, but they don't really want to follow it up with anything else, so they're fine with just both teams just playing the jungle at this point in the time. Alchemist is going to keep running back and forth between both sides, farming rapidly, as we have no doubt pointed out many a time. As the Bane's looking a little deep there. He has this Axe to back him up, but I don't think either of them want any part of this fight. The Nightmare's going to make sure the Bane gets out, though. As, again, just minor interruptions while this Alchemist farms. Gyro... Does he doesn't know what he's building towards yet. He has a drum. Probably the last time I looked and I just didn't notice. It's a drum. It's in my head, drum's still not a great item. Especially, like, at 19 minutes. Like, he has jungle farm, he should be able to catch up a little bit. In fact, he's not too far behind, he just looks massively so, because the Alchemist. Q is still, like, 2.5 times his net worth, by the way. Yep, so, oh, that's an aggressive line drawn. They send... It's from the puck going straight north, so they might looking to make a smoke gank on this gyro. The Axe already in the jungle. Oh, that's not a gyro. Why is Shadow Demon here? They could have a gyro here. Because they're making a counter gank, not even bothering smoking, just running it bot. Trying to find this Alchemist who is fairly safe in his own jungle, I might walk into it. Oh, bounty runes. They'll get the silence of the Shadow Demon. TP's still going to start being forced. The shrine will be popped. Nice. Banish. Stops the immediate blink out. The Dream Core is going to hit too. They turn their attention onto the puck though. The damage is there. The Moonlight Shadow is going to do a lot. The Fiend's Grasp onto the Ogre Magi means he's not going to be able to confirm a kill immediately. Puck's made out in one piece. I have to believe the cooldown's now going to deal with the rest of the team. As there's every member of the Ice Peppies are now here in this fight. The Bane dies. For the rest of his team sins, as Axe now is going to become the focus of the entire 5-man force, and that has to be a kill.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And, oh, looks like Kunkka wants more. He doesn't have X, though. And while this is happening, Alchemist is slapping the T1 mid. 1,000 gold swing.
Dire's middle tower has
They turn their attention towards this Alchemist, who is definitely, I won't say out of position, but we can maybe survive this. He has the AC at this point, and looks to be building towards something else. Just wait for the courage shot. That's a completed Black King bar. Okay, he is stacked. This is the part where he started showing up in fights last game and completely took over the game. So, I'm not saying... I'd say it's slightly slower than last game. Give him credit. Last game it was 90-minute TP, this game is 21. But that's a lot of TPs all because they found a Kunkka. They'll commit the Dream Coil, hold him in place while the puck starts doing some damage. They'll bring up the Bane as well to slow him down. The boat's gonna hit just the Bane, and that's a dead Bane. Cleave damage is gonna clean up through the taunt as they have the Titan to commit the mech to him. Can't find him through the tree line. They don't have any ability to stop him darting through the tree lines. Now the rest of Ice Pepe show up. They have the Alchemist in this fight though. This is going to be the game changer. This is first BKB fight for Alchemist. He's going to walk up, get stunned, get the damage! The damage is so much! He's dead! He's just dead! Titan to blinks forward. He has a Ravage but no mana for it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Like, he just melted.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
That... Oh, if I'm Warwick, I'm shook now. This was your big boy game-winning Alchemist. It has just been slapped down by the combined force of Ice Pepes. Now, granted, positioning was kind of off. He did kind of end up in the middle of the entire side. As it looks like they're trying to make something happen here. Oh, they had taunt on 2 in the backline. It looks like they should get a shot at him for this at minimum. The Quad's going to come up. The Ogre Magi is now looks like threat. Gyrocopter's also looking very low. The boat's going to force the team back. The axe is going to take a fair amount of damage here, but I don't think they can maybe kill him without putting their own gyrocopter at risk. The Mirana blinks forwards. They attempt to TP out. The stun's going to come out too late to save him. Ogre Magi now on full retreat. The Puck's now on top of him. Meanwhile, Kunkka is in the back line. He's been nightmared up. They should be able to get... No, the taunt is good this time. And it will make sure that Kunkka dies before he... Well, Kunkka dies this time. And more importantly, Mirana also doesn't die.
Radiant's middle tower
2,000 gold swing. Not that gold numbers matter, particularly outside of the Alchemist on the side of Warwick Ducks. As now they group up towards mid. They're swinging up. The line has come out. They want to make another invade. Bane's the one leading it, though. Do they have vision here? They have vision, this Alchemist. Alchemist Ogre Magi, excuse me. The arrow's going to come out, and that's going to be a big boy stun. They have no TPs. They're dead. Ogre Magi falls. Give us a 3-kill streak to the Mirana. Not a massive loss, but... Pause out from the Alchemist. Who is mid and has been cleaning up waves. Microphone... Discord is apparently a bum tonight for Warwick. So let's have a look here. Alchemist obviously farms the 9s, has the Radiance, has the AC, has the BKB. Puck has the Veil and Blink and not much else to his name. Reversal for Mirana is the major item. Just has a naked headrest as well. And a Blink under Defiance for the X. On the side of Ice Pepes, we have the full complete Radiance for Kunkka. He's looking towards, I believe that's going to be a BKB. Gyrocopter has finally completed Diffusal Blade to pair off with his drums. So a lot of move speed manipulation for him. Tide has Blink, and it's not gone for the immediate Greaves completion, but he has both parts there if he wants to. And we're getting back into the game. There's we're playing towards this top lane, just farming up creeps.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They have the Titans are in bot lane on the side of Ice Pepes, just to try and counter this push. I don't think they want to fight 4v5, and they're not going to. Oh, they are. They're going to play super defensively and have Titan and TPN. Ravage is available, but I don't know how much worth it's going to do for them. The main thing you have to watch out for is the boat. So the boat does a reasonable amount of damage. And also the buff, the Kunkka's Rum, is really good. This acts as an invis rune. If they step too far forward, this might be a kill. Where's the... They have no sentries in mid. If he stays out tower range, he should possibly be able to make a blink play. Alchemist is playing quite far forwards. And I think the invis rune is run out, so the axe is just going to back off. This looks like there's going to be a counter rotation in from Ice Pepe to try and get the bounty runes. It's going to be 2 for 2 on the map. There's no way Warwick can give up this rune. The scan's going to spot out one member of Ice Pepe's, but I don't think they're going to do anything with this knowledge. They might try and do something top. Do they convert one member into the entire team? The lines are drawn. The Bane wants to shove top, but it looks like Southampton are running straight towards the Alchemist in the jungle. They might have spotted him slightly, but oh, he thinks it's a solo, a Shadow Demon. I mean, he's going to get the kill. Does he get out for it? The arrow comes in, misses, but the taunt hits, but they're going to get hit by the boat. The BKB's popped on the Alchemist, though. The Shrine popped to try and save the Titan, but I feel like the damage is not sufficient enough to secure a kill. Yeah, the mini flask is going to get that one. 2 kills on the Alchemist. Oh, and this gyrocopter is way too far forwards. He realises his mistake, dives to the tree line. He gets pinged out. The arrow clips him. The torrent's going to stun up the Bane, but that doesn't matter when the Alchemist does all of the damage. And now they look towards this mid-tier 2. The creeps are there. And this is looking like all the nightmares are coming to pass for Ice Pepe. The Alchemist has items and is barreling down towards your tie ground. And to be fair, Ice Pepe did win a high ground fight last time. Okay. Didn't know how far forwards this Kunkka was going to be when he got stunned. If he was too far, he could have just died. That's a blink call. Taunt even missed by the axe. He's going to get stunned up a bit, control down, but the puck's there to make sure he doesn't die despite all the boat. The nightmare is massive from the Bane to make sure he doesn't get hit by the boat. The Ravage though hits 3. It's actually huge. The cooldown on top of it. The action dive. The puck might be able to get away with the life, but it's going to be very low, so can't re-engage. The Titan, Alchemist has popped his BKB in the fight, looking to click down the back before anything else happens. Meanwhile, Titan has found himself on top of the puck, but the puck just blows him up. What is happening? Ogre Magi now trying to run down this Alchemist. But he's going to turn the stun, the blink away. Okay, X marks on someone. Oh, the puck is now re-engaged. He's on to 2. The damage blows up the Ogre Magi so quickly. The Fiend's grip onto the Gyrocopter, excuse me. He's dead as well. Mirana's going to bite in so much time. The rest of his team eventually fall down, but now the Alchemist is now right-clicking this Ogre Magi down so hard. He brought back. This will be a dieback. The puck's going to fall towards. They can't secure the kill. The puck's still out to find his way in. Now the Cougars are going to turn onto this Bane. Warwick will stay again. Oh, Puck, you're in the tree line. The poison's going to kill you. They'll commit the Dream Coil, but they shouldn't lose anyone for it. What? This Puck was playing so greedy. He should have just got to take the blink out. You're worth so much in this game right now. Guaranteed your Alchemist is worth a lot more than he did actually make out in one piece. But oh, that was greed. That was pure unfiltered greed there. From Warwick in general, to be fair, they stayed way too long. But now, 28 kills to 17, a 16,000 gold net worth lead. They are looking to try and transition this into a victory. Did they take... They took the melee Rex again. So they got the mega melees pushing... Super melees, excuse me, pushing down mid lane.
Radiant are scanning.
No. They might just be looking to make a play towards Roche. The lines are coming out from the Bane. Solar, I believe, is the captain of the team. Yeah. They'll scout out with the Mirana arrow. They find... Oh, okay, timed out. Okay, I was legit concerned it was going to actually find someone. It's a brave step forwards. The Alchemist isn't in the pit yet. But yeah, he's just blinking in. This should be the world's fastest Roshan attempt. Okay, that's a little bit of an overstatement, but it's a pretty fast Roshan for Warwick here. And I don't think that Ice Pepe's even scouted it out. They don't have vision anywhere on that map. They saw the Mirana step far forwards. But yeah, that's a Roshan.
Work for both of us?
Get better.
Yeah, they'll clean out the shrine just for some extra gold. And also the TP, positional advantage that you can gain from TPing to it. They probably want to... No, they're ping out top. They want top. The pings come out though. They might just run it down mid. They see the enemies. The Sentry Ward has actually done some work for the side of Ice Pepe's. They spotted the Mirana ulti, so they're going to try and back out here, but the Tide Hunter is deep in the enemy jungle. Dax is going to come forward, the Mirana arrow into the right click. No! The gets purged off. Of course, it's Tide Hunter. The Taunt's going to put some extra damage into him. The TP attempt's coming in, but the... Yeah! Yeah, they just have everything. The send out on the puck as well. Didn't know they needed to, but they did. Just an extra bit of 600 gold. That's a massive swing for them. Because this Alchemist is farmed. Has his Radiance, has his Blink, has the Abyssal Blade.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Conquered finally cleans out the T1 mid, bows out, goes towards his base to try and defend. Oh, do they think this is legit? They have to realise it's not legit at this point, but they don't. They only fire off a few spells. They didn't commit any big ults or anything. And the biggest thing I think they committed was actually Mirana arrow. They'll clean out the T2 bot. Now they look towards making an engage. Mirana arrow hits a creep. It's wave clear. It's all wave clear. Not that you're lacking that on the side of Warwick. Southampton needs to hold this high ground now. Shavdima's has a pretty decent illusion target in the form of this alchemist, to be fair. X marks? Okay, I didn't see that. But this Titan is not Titan, Alchemist is just hitting the tower and they're not doing anything about it. He's going to blink out before they actually step forward. And they've popped the Fortify. So they lost the defensive abilities on the side of Ice Pepes. What do Warwick get now? I'm going to try and clean out bot a bit more. Alchemist has gone mid. Shove that in, get a bit of extra money there. We might just look to disengage and force somewhere else, honestly. They have about 3 minutes left on this Aegis, I would say. The call out has come top. And meanwhile, Ice Pepper's just been penned into their base. They can't really do anything. Bane feels so confident. He's just going to walk up to the creep wave despite it just being right outside the door. Okay, they have Puck shoving in top lane. Try to get the creeps close so they can maybe make a play on it. Oh, the TP's boots, though. So good. Oh, the channel stun. Steps forward, finds the Kunker, but it's going to get illusion, so he's going to survive. But the Alchemist is down near tower. The stuns start coming in thick and fast. Here comes the boat. Do they have enough save for this Alchemist? He doesn't have it all available to him. The Ravage has hit the backline. This could be extremely dangerous here for the side of Warwick. As the BKB now pops for this Alchemist, his ult's come back off cooldown. He starts coming in, he's taking a lot of damage. They do find the Shadow Demon first. He'll be the first man to fall. They can't kill this Alchemist, and he has Aegis. It doesn't actually matter. The Puck will just make it up the skin of his teeth. Axe has now got on top of the Kunker. The damage is going to get stunned up, though. They'll get the Tide Hunter before he goes down. The Kunker does eventually fall down. Now Alchemist is on top of the Shadow Demon. The damage is coming out. He doesn't feel confident enough to step up to this Gyrocopter without his ult. It's 10 seconds on cooldown. Nightmare's just trying to buy himself some time. He's got stunned up, though, and that's the dead Gyrocopter. And only 685 gold. Ice Pepe's like they did in the last... Oh, their Bane's here as well. Just throw that in the end. No, Puckus made it out alive. They didn't commit any buybacks. And it's 3 buybacks on the side of Warwick, on the side of Ice Pepe. So technically Warwick won that fight, even though it doesn't feel like they did. Ice Pepes have held their high ground. For now. They did lose the T3, they didn't lose Arax, which at this point I feel is the most important thing. They're going to march 3 men down mid, excuse me, I can count. And I'll send the 4th to follow up swiftly afterwards as well. They got the Kunker in bot lane as well, get that shouldn't as well. Trying to get as much map power established as you can before the next Roche happens. And before Warwick decide, okay, we're going to take complete control of the map again. Who's up here? It's an Axe. He can't do much to the 5-man presence of Ice Pepes. They might... Notifications, why are they on? I have stream mode enabled. So, Oh, this Puck wants to go. The Moonlight Shadow has been committed. They found themselves. That's going to be BKB for Kunker. He's going to commit the boat on the way out, but they want more. The Silence is going to miss, but the Axe is still chasing. The Blink is on cooldown, though. They can't get anything, I don't think. Oh, but no, the Alchemist blinks forward. He's found the Kunker. The right damage starts coming in. They've got the Nightmare onto Shadow Demon as well. They'll finally clear up the Kunker. The Shadow Demon should very quickly follow up with the Fiend's Grip. Hey, you know those buybacks you used to make sure you didn't lose the last fight? They're gone. The Alchemist is going to clean up the creep wave and then make a hell march straight towards your barracks, I feel. It looks like they're going to try and come in from top side. The Alchemist is mid for now. It's a Gyrocopter, a Tide Hunter, and an Ogre Mage as your last line of defense, because if you start losing buildings, you're going to lose them extremely quickly. How slotted is this Alchemist now? Not all slotted since the last time I looked at him, but he's rapidly ascending towards this Heart of Trask. And at that point, I don't... They did okay at killing him last time. But... do you do it with a heart? Can you do it with a heart? That's the question. Bloodless the tower, ahead of the creep wave coming in. It's, yeah, I think backdoor protection actually been cleaned up with creeps in mid, so they're just going to go straight to work on their buildings. No one on the side of Ice Pepes is really here. Oh, by the way, while it was happening, yeah, your mid-Rex is gone. Your top Rex is soon to follow because no one seems interested in defending it. Your last poor defense is the 2 barracks in bot lane, and I feel like at this point Warwick can just walk bot. You have 20 seconds before the Shadow Demon comes up. This is going to be mega creeps. Oh, unless... it might just be game. The Ogre Mage has been pulled so far forward, the stun onto him, they're going to keep him alive for now, but the Alchemist is now hitting buildings that you really need to stop him from hitting. This is do or die now, but Warwick is saying no, you don't even get an opportunity to make the godlike defense. Uphook's going to zone you out of the fight before it even happens. They'll step forward and commit the Fortify as the last barracks is on half health and regenning. They have bought themselves some time. The Warwick seems to be disengaging, the dust has hit the Bane. This might be the fight they're trying to force, but this might just be bait as well. Bane alive for now. The X has found themselves the Shadow Demon. Not the ideal target for the dive, but at least it's forced to Bane off the Bane. Meanwhile, hey, that's Mega Creeps. Alchemist is what BKB in front of the back line and the buildings. As now every ability called down and Raptures can be popped. They try and put as much damage as the Radiant as they can. It looks like they get the... Okay, they get two. They get the X as well on the way out. Puck's slowed down by the Fusel Blade. Has a Shiva's Guard. He looks like he might just be able to run away here. Where's the Alchemist all? Is he just running away for his life? They should make out alive. They don't have enough chase. The Alchemist is actually farming at this point. Now can... I mean, they have a Titan. Oh, Bane? 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 What are you doing all the way back here? So this is not where you want to drag the Ice Pepes to at this point. You want them away from the towers, because at this point you got these boys marching towards the Ancient. As I would check the... I mean, okay, that was just the last kill. For the fight recap. Ice Pepes held their high ground. It cost them all of their barracks. Hello, Mr. Trolley Molly, how are you doing? I'm on a 5-minute delay, so I can't talk to you, unfortunately. Yeah, this is intense now. Ice Pepes... They are looking... To win that fight, they had to give up 4 buildings, 5 buildings, the tower was still top, 6 buildings actually, there was still a barracks in mid. All of that to win one fight. Your remaining buildings are your tier 4s and your Ancient, you cannot do that again. Something miraculous needs to happen here on the side of them, the Ice Pepes, to stop this Warwick surge. Jacobs does have his BKB, he has a Maelstrom. How long is his BKB? 8 seconds? Pretty decent still. Roshan is not up for another minute. A big circle has been drawn out here by Warwick. I feel like they know they're in control of this entire map. The Mega Creeps are just going to keep Ice Pepes pinned into their own base. They can't go too far out for too long, otherwise they will just lose buildings. And at this point, you cannot afford to do that. 25k net worth lead. The only person who's behind on your team is the Bane.
The prize is mine.
We'll look at levels real quick. I can't remember what button levels is bound to. Alchemist is maxed. Everyone else is doing pretty okay for themselves. Ben's just going to wait this out. Roshan's up in 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Here's your Roshan. The team is pushing perfectly around to do it. What's the vision looking like? They have no idea they're doing it. Well, if they were to do it now. Oh, yeah. The Roshan gets hit with the arrow, they'll start taking it, they'll bring the Alchemist down eventually. They don't need to be too rapid about this, they have no idea this is happening. As we go to both teams. Yeah, because, again, Ice Pepes are just pinned into their base, they can't leave. This is... They have the wave cleared to hold off, but they need to be there to do so. Also, Trolley Molly, that is excellent. I look forward to... I might do that tomorrow. Depends how I feel. But back to the game. As, yeah, they just left the Alchemist with capable hands of the axe to clear out the Roshan. Get the Aegis. So now... This has to be the do or die fight now for Ice Pepes. Because, okay, if Warwick lose, if they win this fight, Warwick lose, what do Ice Pepes get? Because they got Mega Creeps pressuring their base. They'll commit Moonlight Shadow as their engaged tool. They'll look towards the top lane where they see the solo gyrocopter, the Dream Coil, the leash. is there. The protection is there, but the taunt's going to come through. The arrow's going to miss him, and the protection from the Shadow Demon's going to keep him alive for the moment. The time being, the Ravager pops down. Does he even have a buyback? If he dies here, he's get dunked, and he does have a buyback. Comes out immediately. The boat hits the Alchemist, who has popped his ult. Everyone now diving on top of everyone. They'll turn their attention towards the Kunka with protected by a Glimmer Cape for now, but it looks like it has to give protection as well. Very quickly, he's dead. He has a buyback. That's immediate as well. The Titan now to the focus. He's dead. He doesn't have a buyback. They'll let the Fiend's grip onto the Gyrocopter. They have to be interrupted by the Shadow Demon, but now they turn their attention towards... No, they just turn their attention towards the Gyrocopter. He's dead. He has no buyback. And now the buildings, the focus for... No, I take that back. Shadow Demon, the focus of Warwick. Ice Pepe GJ out of the game. And that's going to be a 2-1 victory on the side of Warwick Ducks over SOT1 Ice Pepe. Oh, what an games. What an games. Go back to the stats real quick. And I don't want to say I told you so, but in the draft I said it was going to be an exact same situation that happened last game, where the lanes go sort of okay, and then the Alchemist just sort of snowballs out of control. Gee, I wonder what happened this game. To be fair, this was the fight they lost when they tried to... I don't even know what happened here. I can't remember. And here's obviously the failed high ground push attempt. But again, the draft was just so good for Warwick. They got the Alchemist with the reasonable lane set up for him. They pushed the Ice Pepe's mid laner, there we go, use your words, onto not Puck. It's quite clearly favouring Puck in the last couple of games, picking him twice into different matchups, so you take out of his hands. The Kunkka was okay, but it wasn't particularly miraculous, and I mean, Puck kind of popped off a little bit, especially in that mid game where he's taking fights up and down the map. But that was a series, and a full series, and I didn't have any technical difficulties, so I'm really happy. Oh,